Hey guys, welcome to Quickies. My name is Eric. We're joined with... You're not going to introduce me? With Chris.
I'm Chris.
And Chad.
Stop it! I'm Chris. Don't believe him.
Sierra couldn't be here, so we got these two dorks.
Sierra, by the way,
First of all,
I'm going to lay this on my chest real quick since you broke my heart 1,000 times today. That's hurtful. You lied to me.
Yeah, she said she'd be able to come, and then she's like, nah, I got work.
Yeah, and then she was like, fuck it, I'm calling off. I was like, hell yeah, squad. And then she was like, no, I can't do that.
First of all,
why are you playing with my heart?
I was squad. And second of all, how y'all gonna bitch about a woman because she want to be fucking responsible adult? Something obviously. Hold on. Obviously, something in this room that none of us have ever been at least once in our life.
What do you mean? I pay my bills and I go to work when I need to, except yesterday.
I pay my bills too, but look, okay.
I had stomach issues.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, who do you think is more quick to do dumb, illegal shit?
Chris.
Shut the fuck up. I'm going to tell you. I'm not even going to lie. I do illegal shit.
Because you are a hoodlum.
I am a hoodlum. Fuck
Anyways.
you. You're a hoodlum too. Fuck
I
you.
am not. I live my life by the Bible.
Oh, but when I bring his religion into it, it's a bad thing. But when he brings religion into it, it's because he doesn't want to be shamed on by Jesus Christ.
If you are a human and you have a beard and you enjoy your beard, go to thebeardstruggle.com and use
Aliens can't have beards?
Probably not. They're green. And if you're a living organism, go to thebeardstruggle.com and use code Eric15 at checkout for a discount.
Eric15 at checkout for a discount.
What is it? Eric15 at checkout for a discount?
Yeah.
For fucking dildos?
15% off beard products.
Yeah,
15%
it was
off beard
15 centimeters
products.
or less.
Anyways, Katie, first topic.
Spin it.
What gets you lost on YouTube?
What gets you lost on YouTube?
I mean, that's not on YouTube, but yeah, titties get me lost too.
Let's see. So we'll start off with Chad.
Oh, fuck.
I got two things that actually get me lost on YouTube. Actually, technically three things. So my first one is anything that has to do with mythical creatures. That hella gets me lost. The second one is I don't like snakes, but anything about snakes on YouTube get me fucking lost. I don't know what it is. And then the third are the little fucking Congo people that make shit out in the woods out of dirt, dude.
This
Like,
dude just said Congo people. Hi. Sup, Congo people?
I don't know if that's where they're from. I don't know. I'm just saying somewhere. I'm assuming that they all do it. What?
They look
like they're
from the Congo. From the Congo.
I'm just saying, bro. Fuck you. Yeah, I'll be.
What does that look for, Eric?
I don't know.
And then the thing that gets me lost on Facebook is Tipsy Bartender. I get
Love
lost
Tipsy
in that.
Bartender. When they made the superhero shots, that shit was wicked.
What about you, Chris?
What gets me lost on YouTube is I like creepypastas. Creepypastas are my favorite fucking things ever. So I'll listen to fucking hours upon hours of creepypastas. Or there's this stuff called SCPs, which is Secure, Contain, Protect, which is it's a fictional like little place that they made up. It's like a fucking facility where they have all these like supernatural things or beings locked inside and shit, and they tell you about them, explain about them, like shit like that. It's fucking awesome. I really get stuck into those. I also get stuck into watching people crush shit with hydraulic presses.
Yeah.
I don't know why destruction is so fucking fun to me, but it's just like
you know what I hate when the video pops up, bro, and then it'll go to a different video like right before they're about to crush. You're like, wow,
right.
I hate life.
Way to plug your story, asshole. They're like, oh, watch us crush this, and it's like the very last thing they crush. You don't watch 15 minutes, and you didn't even care about anything else. You're just like, just destroy the fucking piano, dude.
Right.
So what about you, Eric?
Camera stuff.
Camera stuff.
I like to learn about cameras and angles. Yeah, I started off watching Peter McKinnon because he's my favorite photographer. And then it'll go into like other YouTubers who do like photography shit. And like next thing you know, someone has a glass plane in front of a water thing and they're taking photos. And it's cool stuff. One day I'm going to learn how to do it.
That's cool.
But anyways, next topic. While we have an outfit change on set.
Spin it.
How are you fucking up a wheel spin?
Oh my god, come on.
Just fucking pick one.
Just pick the one that's closest.
We made it. If you could make a movie.
Eric, that's all you, homie.
Where do I gotta go first?
Because we all, I don't know.
Doesn't mean I have to go first.
Yeah, you bastard.
I'm already ready.
Alright, Chris, what about you?
If I had to make a movie, what would it be about? My movie would be about a majority of the horror movie antagonists fighting each other. You know how they did Freddy versus Jason? Mm-hmm. I would start making a bunch of different movies like fucking, I don't know, Chucky versus Annabelle and shit like that. You know, fucking Pumpkinhead versus what's that one fucking creature's name? God damn it. I just lost it. Swamp Thing. Even though he's like a superhero type deal, but he's still mythical type shit. I would just start making a bunch of them, like, but I wouldn't put two people against each other that wouldn't like compare. Like, I wouldn't put Jason against Michael Myers, because Michael Myers, in my opinion, yeah, he's cool and all, but he's just a crazy motherfucking guy. You know, like Jason would annihilate that shit. All it's gonna take is one swipe to take fucking Michael's head off. You think that little butcher's knife gonna do shit to Jason? You know what I mean? But my main shit would be shit like that.
So
Killers
like,
against killers.
If it had to be original, you would like make up your own characters.
Yeah, if it had to be original, I could make up my own characters. Like, I've actually started writing a couple creepypastas.
Would you do like the solo movies before the big fight, or big fight first and then solo movies?
I would probably have solo movies and have cameos at the very end of showing, like, oh shit, like, you know, it could be Michael Myers' mask is sitting on a fucking table somewhere or
like
whatever.
the little Easter eggs.
Yeah, and then like, I don't know, who would I put up against Michael Myers? Who would be?
That's a rough one.
Who would be a good fight against Michael Myers in those movies? You think Freddy would be a good one since he's crazy?
Ghostface.
Okay,
yeah.
So Ghostface and Michael Myers, since they're both humans. Okay. So yeah, so it'd be like Ghostface is like walks into the house at the end of the movie after he's done doing his shit or whatever, and then you see Michael Myers' mask on the table. And it just like slides off the fucking table, and then you hear heavy breathing, and it cuts out, and then boom. Then you got Michael coming in there with the cameo of like Ghostface walks through the house, he puts his fucking mask on, and then he starts fucking doing his thing, and then boom, the third movie is where they both fight each other.
Right.
Or you start hearing like the Halloween theme song start playing in the background.
Yeah, some shit like that. Like it's playing the fucking Scream theme song, and then it fucking stops, and it starts playing Michael Myers like real quick, and
like
then he walks from around the corner.
Or like he's in the house and you see like obvious like the light from the TV going on, and it's like just playing like the old Michael Myers movies in the background or whatever.
Yep, the old Halloween movies, like the very first one where that kid got the fucking ice skate stuck in his face. Yeah. And shit would be dope.
What about you, Eric?
Think like my ultimate movie, because you know I'm already writing movies. I think the ultimate movie for me to write would be a scary movie, but I would like go to try for a story that I feel like no one's like aiming towards, you know?
Yeah.
Like
something that's not been done already, something that can't be recycled.
Like an original scary movie.
Yeah.
I can't think of what that would be off the top of my head.
So it's hard to do that shit because if you think about scary movies, people have done scary movies for years. A lot of the ideas that you would use fucking done for it, you know?
Yeah,
there's
but
a fucking evil genie that grants you wishes, but there's a twist in the end. Wishmaster. That's one of my favorite movies, Wishmaster. Boom, and that's about an evil
That's
genie.
the thing about them, though. Like, they all follow the same.
See, and that's why I couldn't get into The Conjuring. Like, when I went to the movie theater and saw The Conjuring, bro, when they were in the house and you heard that shit hitting the side of the building, I looked at my fucking girlfriend at the time. I was like, I guarantee you, they're gonna fucking walk out. There's gonna be dead birds on the ground.
Yeah.
Walked outside, dead birds hit the fucking house. You know, her birds hit the house and died. The fucking dog hasn't been seen for 3 different scenes, about 20 minutes. Where's the dog at? Dog's dead, guarantee it. Look outside, the fucking dog was dead. I was like, this is the same scary shit that they do in every other.
And then you have all the same jump scares and all the same build-up scares.
Now, the one that did fuck with me the most is when the bitch was up on top of the fucking little bureau and fucking clapped her hands and jumped down at that bitch. That one got me. I like that. A good one that got me too, a good scary movie was Mama. When it came out, Mama was pretty fucking nasty. I liked Mama. Mama was pretty dope.
What was the other one? Lights Out or whatever?
Lights Out. I never
seen
that.
Whenever it's dark, like she's there, but she was like a figment of the family's imagination.
I don't think I ever seen that. Did you ever see 13 Ghosts?
Yeah, that
was my fucking movie.
That's probably the best scary movie if you ask me.
I'm actually thinking now, Chad. You know how I was talking about getting the 7 Deadly Sins tattooed up my fucking arm?
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking about getting the 13 Ghosts tattooed up my arm. That shit would be fucking wicked.
I saw something on Facebook saying that Netflix should come out with like solo movies for each of the ghosts.
Backstories to all of the fucking ghosts. That shit would be nasty. I would watch, dude. You would make so much revenue off me just rewatching it. I love that shit, bro. Like, I like backstories in general. Like, I like learning how people became what they are in certain shit, you know what I mean? Hey, excuse me, we're trying to record back here with your no muffler having ass motherfucker.
That's why I really like the Marvel Universe, though, because they have the solo movies explaining all the superheroes and everything.
Right, alright. Let's do. So, did you answer the question here?
I did. Chad hasn't yet.
Chad, what's your thing here? What you popping with? What you working with there, Mr. Director Man?
The world is on its last leg, right? Humanity is fallen. There's a couple of humans left, right? And then you got all the gods. I'm talking Roman gods, Greek gods, all that shit.
Japanese.
And then they all fight to see who gets control of the world.
That'd be pretty nasty. So like a battle royale of the gods.
Yes. I'm talking like for like the first like 20 minutes of the scene, you see each god and you just see like fucking.
They could literally call it God Royale.
Yeah. Or like. But what I'm saying is like it'll show a little bit of like Jesus and God, and then you know like Zeus and them and shit. And like for like the first 20 minutes, you just see these motherfuckers just getting hyped up, bro. I'm talking like swords coming out. You got like a
holy sword, like fucking holy light swords and shit.
I'm not talking about just the gods. I mean they got armies behind them too, dude.
Yeah,
I'm talking about, like,
definitely.
go down.
Right.
Who do you think would win?
Wicked.
Huh?
Who do you think would win?
I don't know.
If you had to pick, like,
wait, are you talking about if we're throwing all the gods in?
Yeah, if we're throwing all the gods.
Dude, I don't even know all the gods to be able to do that. I play Smite, so I know a majority of them because Smite actually has gods in it, and it tells you their lore and shit. Some of these motherfuckers, bro. I mean, Zeus is the god of gods in Greek mythology. He's the one who created everybody.
But
there's some gods in other religions that would give him a fucking run for his money.
Technically created everybody in Greek mythology.
True.
But that's what I'm saying.
There's one that Kronos is the father.
And Zeus is the one that cut him up and lets him be free.
It really kind of depends on what your religious standpoint is, I guess, in that aspect of.
Yeah. True. It would be so.
Because it's
the fucking orb of light in his sun with 3 holes. 4 holes, my bad.
Just 3.
It's 4. Both of his feet got impaled.
4 holes, 3 nails.
And would
it's a way to conserve metal.
Since the Roman gods are the same as the Greek gods, wouldn't they just technically be one set of gods, or like?
Well, there still is other differences inside of them, like with the gods and shit. Like, there's other gods that aren't Greek that are Roman, and there's other Romans that aren't Greek.
Yeah, but they still have like the major 12 and everything, and like they're technically the same gods, just with the different names because the Roman aspect.
Right.
So how would that work out in the movie?
Well, I don't know.
I'm not building the movie, so I haven't gone that far.
They could work for both sides at that point.
I mean,
they would have to just choose their loyalty throughout, who they're more loyal to. Is he more loyal to, Zeus?
Or what we could do is like halfway through they're together and like something happens throughout the movie where they like break apart.
Yeah, he has a difference with the people he once was with, and then he goes to the.
Like they have like a big meeting on Olympus, and they're like, "Oh no, fuck you."
Yeah.
Dude, imagine that, bro. You just see Olympus in the background. You're just slowly getting closer, bro. You just hear swords fighting. You see angels and shit just falling out of the sky.
Right.
That's how you can start your movie, though.
Dude, what?
You can start it that way. Yeah. And then just like have all the other guys like joining sides or whatever.
Fucking skies,
bro, that's
lightning and shit.
That would be better. That would be better to have all the gods and then to have all the underworld fucking
see, that's
gods and shit. And like you see, like
Yeah, it'd be fucking like Zeus is up at the top and he's fucking slashing demons down and shit, and like it pans in from the back where it's like thunder and lightning in the fucking sky, and it pans up close, and then when it gets to the foot of Mount Olympus, it's fucking Hades like yelling go, and demons running past them, and they're climbing up the rocks, and it goes up. It shows Zeus and all the other gods like slaying.
Or that water flying out on Subarus.
Yeah,
just fucking yelling, dude, like at the bottom.
Right, and then fucking. They're like angels are running up trying to get fucking Hades, and Cerberus is like fucking grabbing them and slinging them, ripping them in half.
But like, dude, that can be the beginning of the movie. You see angels. And
Netflix, hit us up.
You see angels and shit falling out of the sky. You see demons coming up, and then he zooms into Mount Olympus, and it's Zeus having a meeting with all the gods in there. Like you know how like Olympus isn't closed off. You know it's just pillars and shit. Mm-hmm. So like in the background, you'll see people just fucking fighting and shit. Like. Dude, that should be dope.
Have a little like dark comedy in there where there's like a soldier runs up to Zeus while he's talking to everybody, just grabs his head, smashes it, and dude just drops next to him. And he's like, "All right, back to what I was saying."
Right, but like he's calling a meeting with like all the gods, you know, like Jesus.
I do want to just state, I know you're religious, Chad, but Kratos would fucking kick the shit out of your god.
I mean, I'm not saying he wouldn't.
Kratos, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Everybody can argue with me about it. Kratos annihilated all of the Greek gods, and I believe he can annihilate any fucking god that he's put against. Like, because they started putting him in Norse mythology now. And you know there's going to be a fucking God of War, fucking, what is it, 6?
Yeah.
Because he never even got to fight Thor or Loki. You never even really got to see them, so you know he's going to.
Right.
So, I mean, and Kratos just withholds so much fucking power, but that's video games.
Have they done Egyptians yet?
No, if they did the Egyptians, that fucking shit would be Ra. Could you imagine him fighting Ra, the god of the sun?
I got a question. Would you include them into that movie?
They're Egyptian. They're gods, yeah.
Well, what I'm saying, are we going to do just the main gods, or are we going to do all the gods?
Well, you were talking about throwing a bunch of different gods fighting over Earth, so we would... Okay, I wouldn't say we would throw every god, like...
What about...
the Greeks and the Romans are pretty different, we would have to choose one of the two to put in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a mix-up.
What about...
Do you guys want
person from each...
Do you guys want to hold off on this and put this down for a Rizu talk? So, since we're doing quickies right now?
Right, because I'm kind of getting...
Yeah, because this is going to be a deep conversation.
We can just keep it rolling, bro.
Let's stop talking about it for now.
Let's stop talking. All right, so we're going to put a pause on that. All right.
We'll put a pause on that, and we'll throw up a special Saying Stuff episode this week.
Straight up.
Following this conversation more.
Straight up. That we're actually going to film right after this before I lose all my shit.
Actually, we got to film another quickies after this.
How long have we recorded?
We're putting that quickie on.
We'll talk to you guys later. See you in the next one.
Have a good one. Hey, 3 inches or less. Oh, God.
Tell us what you think about our movie ideas.